There is a place within, you see. And this place is here, right here. You don't have to go anywhere to find this. This subtle shift from the person being removed for yourself to be allowed to see in your pure eyes. When the person is removed, it is like the curtains have been opened. And what is seen is exactly the same. But it's no longer the person that's looking. So everything that the person was has gone. Now what is the person made up of? Names, identity, hopes, beliefs, past, future, time, preferences. That's the more personal names to the person. And then we have the impersonal names, rules, conditions, society. All the names that further segregate. The person has already been cut, pushed aside. But before it was pushed aside, it was attached to the original seer. It was standing in front of the original seer, masking his view. Get out. I remember, vaguely, a very serious encounter, probably the first real horrific bend on the roller coaster ride. But now it's seen that this horrific bend was the greatest revelation, the greatest bliss, and I'm so fortunate to have met it. And let me try and say it very simply, because if you stay in this place, you become attached and the story becomes rekindled and becomes alive. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to visit for a very short period of time. I went into my bedroom completely demoralized, depressed, completely at an end, completely wanting to get rid of all this whole world, this body. No other choice. And many will understand this fully. But I basically wanted to die. You see, ego mind was present. So what then next took place is vague, very vague, but real. And I remember, or I recollect, standing in front of a mirror and threatening the one in the mirror, about to do something harmful, shouting to the mirror, "Who the hell am I? I hate you, the one in the mirror." And before I was about to throw myself at this mirror, something happened. Not in the control of the mind or the ego, but something controlled what was happening without me, the person, being there. No one else appeared, no vision, no sound, no voice, no smell, no taste, no nothing. Just something intervened and took me right out of the body. And when I came back, I was lying on the floor, on the edge of the bed, weeping like a baby, weeping with happiness, because whatever happened was the beginning of freedom. I remember looking at a book that my family gave me of photographs of myself, and for the first time, through the tears and the laughter and the emptiness, I recognized the one in the book. But I didn't recognize it as me anymore. I recognized it as some soul entity that was reflecting on this book. The words, what the hell am I? In anger and distress and desperation, before I threw myself at the mirror. Who the fucking hell am I? Gone. Completely gone. I can only say now, after 5 years more of a further dissolving of this ego, I can only say now that I forced the one that sits at the back of the class, forced his way through to the front and says, "We're not going to allow this. I am not going to allow this to happen. I am not going to allow this one to do something that was wrong." But the inquiry had begun, you see, the inquiry. I was questioning questioning myself. And when I look back now at snippets of this illusion of life that I appear to be a person in, the snippets come, always questioning, very subtle questions that were just came and went, and nothing was done. But this time, I forced the question. I forced the question on this one. And there were two at that point, you see. Who the hell am I? Or are you? It doesn't matter. I was looking at the reflection. I was questioning the reflected one. The pure mind was questioning ego mind. Who are you? What am I? And the response was, you're not this body, you see. This coming out of the body said, you're not that one in the mirror. You're no longer in the mirror. The body is looking at the reflection of the body, and you are up here looking at both. There's no explanation, you see. If you're looking at it for a mind-based explanation, it's only the experience that explains anything. Words are useless. Words are completely useless. The experience, what was said to the mirror, was secondary. It created a dualistic meeting, like two men at war. But it was the recognition, the experiential recognition that I was not that one in the mirror. And the answer came with an out-of-body experience to say, look, you are not the one in the body. Therefore, you are not the one in the mirror. You're not this body. You are going to be in this body forever and ever and ever until whatever happens. Your transition to the next body or to something else, something more. I don't know. The mystery lies, you see. The mystery will tell. The mystery will be revealed when this body goes. There you have it. So it's not a nice experience, but it was an absolute welcoming. So much. The best experience in the world. Because the outcome superseded what could have been. The outcome superseded the before. The horrendous torture of ego mind was outnumbered by pure mind and sent packing. Now I speak with mind, but it's pure. I have no name. And it did not end there, you see. The roller coaster ride, the video that I did earlier, I didn't get off, you see. I didn't get off and celebrate and tell the world and enjoy and think, even though it was an amazing comparison to what the life was before. The person inside the body was horrendous, desperate, dying, suicidal, depressive, to this freedom, complete emptiness in one moment. One moment. Nothing to do with what I did, nothing to do what the person did, but everything to do with what the inquiry was about. The inquiry was questioning who I was. I didn't get off this roller coaster. I stayed on, and I'm still on. You see? Revelation after revelation. Emptiness after emptiness. Until the voice came. And then the voice came again. And then no more. No more person anymore. No more fears, no more beliefs, no more wants, no more needs, no more desires. Just every single breath is a gift. Every single moment is a gift. Every single pain is a gift. Every single pain. Even though you hate it, even though you think, I'm an enlightened one now, I shouldn't be getting this. You're only a human being. Whether you're enlightened or unenlightened, we're all the same, because the one at the back of the class is the same one at the back of the class for all. We are all united, standing in a circle at the back of the class, watching our ego mind, playing games, torturing, abusing, enjoying, loving, laughing, crying. And we're all standing hand in hand, just looking at each other saying, what the hell is going on in this in this play? Eating our popcorn, drinking our Coke. Even when our body may be taken by another one who you're holding hands to. Big deal. I'm going to get another one. I'm being a bit... It's true, but I'm using very, very immature ways of saying it. There's no discussion with these people, with these souls that stand hand in hand. They just are pure love, protecting this ego mind, this vulnerable body that we have, so that it can continue to enjoy this play for as long as possible, knowing that it'll just join another circle when the body goes. Oh, found another one. I hope this experience helped you. It's just brief, but long enough to give you the idea that it's not just for some. Everyone different. No two experiences are the same. You may have this beautiful, slow progression where the body and the ego become separate, and you remain. It may take 20 years. For me, 1 moment, and 5 years of bliss. And now, emptiness, peace. But still on the roller coaster, you see. Not looking anymore. Whatever happens, I'm going to take on board. Whatever loop comes, whatever bend comes, I'm going to ride it through. When this body faces this passing, I want to be there. I'm going to be fully there. I'm not going to share it with you on YouTube anymore. But I'm going to be there, watching it with you, as you. Namaste. Only love. Love prevails all. Love shines through. Love is what this is. This whole thing is based on love. This whole thing is based on love. Forgiveness, acceptance, trust. All the terms used from all the religions. Just a shame they're all segregated, singular. Don't be religious then. Don't be an atheist. You just sit and watch your life. Free. Free from all names. That's how I want to leave this video. Be free from all names, all identities. And don't be the reflection. Be the one inside. And this whole world will become enlightened. You will only see it as enlightened. Others will see it with their own eyes. at you, you're free.